What is happening, y'all? Good to see you, Mad Mania, Paranoia, Sasha, Raz, the Master, Captain Stinkfus. St. Jolene is here. Dracul, what's going on? Thank you. I was just about to pop the Jolene command as well. Welcome, guys, gals, children of all ages. It has been an interesting day, which we'll get into here in a little bit. I'm going to try and find a screenshot of the 1093 1960 KvK somewhere. If somebody has it, can send me the allies. Please feel free to do so. I forget what all these images are here. Okay, this one we can get rid of because it doesn't show the allies, right? And I think that's this screenshot on the desktop. What is this one here? Okay, that's the new infantry commanders. And yeah, we don't need that one anymore either. Sorry, I probably should have organized this all before the stream, but yeah, here we are. Here we are today. So we did our Karuak already, so I'm sorry if anyone is here to watch me do Karuak. It's not all that interesting. But yeah, I'm currently searching for allies in that KvK. Somebody said that's Redlines chat. We want Octagon, right? We want Octagon. Somebody said there's a picture in Octagon somewhere, so we're going to go there and check it out. But if somebody has that screenshot or that map, please send it over. Alright, that's back to May 5th, so I don't think we need to go back that far. Oh, fuck it. There it is. I just saw it somewhere. Save image. Desktop. Save. Insert image. There we go. Oops, hello. What do we do with that, Lambo? Where'd you go there? Looks like this is the matchup. Fire. And what is this? Wind. I figured those two would ally together, right? For the simple fact that I'm told Arvix and Foe have accounts in 2049 and 1818. And then they are taking what is arguably the weakest camp in the KvK. What's up, Kabam? Orin? Kabam. Orin is Kabam. Okay, okay. I will try and keep it straight. I will try and keep it straight. I don't know. Team 1, 138.8 billion power. 7.3 trillion kill points against Team 2, 134.8 billion power, 9 billion kill points. Is this fair? Is this fair? I don't know many of these kingdoms in this KvK, other than like 1188, 1093, 1960, 2049, 1818, and 1846. So you all tell me, is this fair? Regardless, life isn't fair, right? But at the same time, we all want to spectate a good KvK. What's up, alloys? Good to see ya. You guys tell me, is that a fair KvK? Be interested to know your... Well, I tend to agree with that statement, Raz, right? I thought I thought it might be a 2 versus 4 or 4 versus 2. I mean, I think this camp in the lower left-hand corner, I think they will probably get locked out of Kingsland, and it's going to be a 2 versus 3 in Kingsland. But we will see. We will see. Snow Goose coming through with 5 gifted. Appreciate you, Snow Goose. So yeah, today has been an interesting day for me. Today I was told that 1029 is full of elitists who think they are better than everyone else because they spend money. Today I was told, I can promise you, I will let the community know what kind of kingdom 1029 is, and that they should not ally with them in the future because they will get screwed out of rewards in the end. Okay. So, I have never screwed any kingdom out of rewards. We do not feel we are elitists, right? We have maybe 5 people maxing tech in this KvK, another 5 that are mid spenders, and another 5 to 10 that just buy the crystal supply deal and maybe a pop-up or 2. But we are elitists, right? And here, I'll show you why, right? Because Autric rewards, we're getting 30 at the end. So my proposal, and we've done this in KvK after KvK after KvK, was this. Proposal I put forth today was to distribute the 30 Autric rewards based on the percentage of top 100 players in the 3 kingdoms in our camp. Right? 1029, we had 52 in the top 100. That's 52%. That would be 15.6 Autric rewards. 1533 had 40 players in the top 100. Percent 40. 12 Autric rewards. 1599 had 8 players in the top 100. That's 8%, which would be 2.4%. So, I'm giving up my Autric reward. So I took the 15.6 for 1029. I rounded down to 15. 1599 did a lot of work in this KvK, whether it's building flags, reinforcing rallies, keeping rallies full, territory, taking objectives at times, switching back and forth between coalitions so that we could, kind of all get into the Spring of Ra at the same time. They did a lot this KvK, don't get me wrong. They're a small kingdom. Completely understand that. So I rounded up from 2.4 to 3. Okay, I think distribution of Autric rewards based on KvK performance is fair. We agreed at the beginning of KvK that Zig rewards would not be based on stats alone. Okay, because there was a chance that one or more enemy camps did not fight in this KvK. But all the kingdoms in our own camp had the same opportunity to fight. We all fought the same enemies at the same times. Thus, this was the proposal I made today. Didn't go over well. 1533 loved it. They said, absolutely, this is more than fair. Do it. 1599, unfortunately, was not so happy. They wanted 6 Autric rewards, and I get it. They have 6 main accounts in their kingdom that fought in KvK. I get it. I get it. I had like 40 main accounts in my kingdom that fought in KvK. We're getting 15. I get it. I get it. You cannot split Autric rewards 10, 10, 10 in a KvK where one or two kingdoms, and bigger kingdoms, mind you, right? I mean, this is us. This is 533, right? 7 million, 7.7 million. This is the main alliance in 1599, right? Very great people in here. Don't get me wrong. 3.6 billion power. Easily the smallest alliance in this KvK. You know, they did a hell of a job. They did a hell of a job for the number of players that they have in that kingdom. Don't get me wrong. I just, I thought my proposal was fair, but it caused some friction there, which is unfortunate. And then I had the king of another one of our allied kingdoms coming to us telling me that I was an elitist. I was being unfair. They didn't ask for 10. That their kingdoms in their camp are splitting at 10, 10, 10, which is fine. All those kingdoms put forth the same level of effort. I'm not saying 1599 didn't put forth a high level of effort. They were there. They were building flags. They were doing exactly what was needed. Their fighters were in 1029 a long period of time. They had opportunities to fight. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Is it fair to split those 30 Autrix based on player performance? Or am I being a douchebag? I mean, you tell me. You tell me. Yeah, I'm not even taking a fucking Autrix reward myself. Right? Because we're only getting 30 for the kingdom, and I want other players in my kingdom to get it. So, I don't know. I don't know. Stay out of Lost Kingdom chat. Let's not let this blow up. I'm just, and then for that person to tell me that 1029 is full of elitists and that they're going to ruin us and tell the entire community not to ally with 1029. Hey, if you don't want to ally with us, that's fine. Then you're fighting us. So whatever. 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 We've been blessed with really good allies this KvK in our camp, right? We're blessed last KvK with really good allies in our camp as well. And that's hard to come by in a CNDC kingdom. So everyone should receive some rewards for the work that they've done. I'm totally on board with that. But when one kingdom's highest performer would be 28th in 1029, you gotta look at that and take that into account. Gotta look at that a little bit and take that into account. Logo, and I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention to chat much. I'm relying on my moderators to keep it nice and professional and clean in here. Logo, I'm told it will be sometime this weekend, but I can't tell you for sure. They may postpone more than gems this weekend because it's Zenith this weekend and they know people will be spending gems on troops. Good night, Captain. So, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, Car, we propose splitting Autrix based on performance between the three kingdoms in our camp. And one kingdom is not happy with the split. So this little chart here shows the top 100 in our camp for DKP on May 23rd when the fighting effectively ended. 52% were in my kingdom, 40% in 1533, 8% in 1599. And there are individuals who are saying, no, it should be an even split, or no, one of those kingdoms is asking for 6. You should give them the 6. So it's just a whole freaking drama right now. I was told we were elitists. I was told that 1029 will be ruined in the Facebook or in the community, and nobody will ever ally with us in the future because we take all the rewards. So I don't know. Yeah, people got bored. Possible to see allies turning on. Yeah, we're not going to fight anyone over this. There's no way. We still got work to do, right? We still got work to do. You know, we got two Hirons to take up here yet. Still got work to do. Yeah, I mean, the community's going to ignore any posts about C&D kingdoms in the first place. Right? So, yeah, I mean, it you know, and I'm not trying to call out 1599 here, right? I understand. They want to get their top 6 players Autric rewards. I get that. But 1029 and 1533 want to get their top performers Autric rewards as well. So you gotta then base it somehow on something, and not just what somebody wants. So that's where we broke down the percentage of top 100 players in each of our 3 kingdoms, and then how that would equate to Autric rewards. Okay, and I gave up my Autric reward. Otherwise, 15.6% for 1029, 2.4% for 599. You round up, you round down. So I gave up my Autric reward. Said, give mine to them. Okay, so, you know, I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to cause drama with this other kingdom. 1599 has been super solid allies. I would love, absolutely love to be able to give every single person in our entire camp in 1029, in 1599, in 1533 an Autric inscription. The fact is, we only get 30. Okay, the fact that we only get 30. What's up, Electro King? The fact that we only get 30 to distribute in our between 3 kingdoms, not my fault. Okay, Lilith needs to take a serious look at this. They are killing the community by doing a 240-60 split. Okay, most One Alliance kingdoms would be fine with the 150, 160 Autrics. Right? So, I don't know. I try to make people happy. I try to do things fairly. I feel this is fair. Other leaders I have spoke to feel this is fair. You know, I'm not saying, hey, we fucking carried the KvK. No, not at all. Without 1599, without 1533, we wouldn't have been successful. So, it is what it is. I'm just trying to get out in front of this because I was told, 1029 is going to be blacklisted by everybody. You guys are elitists. Fuck that. Fuck that. Rewind and watch clap. I'm not going to go over it again. Yeah, no one's ever happy with decisions. Exactly. You know, if I had listened to my R4 team, they wanted more. I didn't. I had several of them bitching at me today, too. Mad Mania. So, I don't know. I don't know. That's where we sit, guys. We'll see what happens. We got several days left in this KvK. We still have a job to do. I'm kind of kicking myself for even bringing it up today before these high rounds are burned, but that's my mistake. I guess I just don't appreciate the fact of somebody calling us elitists when they don't really fucking know us. What do I think about the talks around T6? I hope to God they don't do T6. And I don't understand why you would do T6 when you've got a system where you can level up equipment. If you've got Krakens that want T6 simply so they can stomp harder on the open field, just make these all go up to level 10 then. Make it more and more and more armament, or more and more blueprints, more and more materials, every single level up to level 10. That'll give them something to fucking work on, something to spend their money on. I think T6 is an absolute game killer. I really do. If they come out with T6, I would seriously have to consider walking away from this game. T5s are already incredibly expensive to heal. Right? I mean, I've got 10 frickin' farms. So I don't have to buy resources. And they're still incredibly expensive to heal. Imagine players in a big KvK, right? Like this one. You know, T6s only benefit the top 2% of the players. Not even the top 2% of the players. Maybe the top 0.5% of all the players. You know, this is, you know, okay. If your stats show you that we have, you know, if 20% of the players have 7 max legendary sets, all at level 5, okay, maybe at that point in time it's time to bring out T6. But I can guarantee you, it's only the top 0.5% of the players, and it would be the most extreme money grab I have ever seen in a game like this for them to bring out T6. They would have to change everything, Alloys. Everything. Everything. So yeah, if you give in to the players that are asking for T6, those super high spenders, after they get T6, what are they going to want next? T7, T8, T9, where does it end? I mean, literally, where does it end? So, shoot, we got some of these to do. So this is done. We're now exchanging for resources. As you can see, I now have several gems ready for Zenith. So I think we're gonna make a Zenith push this weekend after MG is over. Be careful, Electro King. You never want 1253 alien with 1029. We're a bunch of elitists. No, you don't, Electro King. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. What's up, Iceman? And for those that are here that I didn't welcome personally, I apologize for that. I was kind of ranting a little bit. Just be a Karuak. No, I'm not gonna. I don't know. No, I'm getting Lapu Lapu in this KvK. I don't need to fucking... No, hell no. But according to some, I'm selfish. And what irritates me even more is another camp sticking their nose in our business, right? It's not up to them. I don't care how they're distributing their Outruck rewards. I really don't. They do what's right for them. Exactly, Jinbo. And I haven't heard one person that wants T6. I mean, I think it's all... I don't think they would do that. I really don't. I mean, they've got this level system on equipment. If they want people to spend money, if they want those top tier players in those big kingdoms to spend more money, all they got to do is add level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10, you know, whatever. I've heard that too, Car. Testosterone for men is something in the like 17 to 20 year range, and women, estrogen peaks somewhere in the 24 to 32 range, something like that. Oh, I'm sure there are multiple Krakens out there that would love T6, right? But if the entire reason for not dropping VIP 19 is because the percentage of players at VIP 18 does not meet a certain limit, one would think that I mean, you can't just judge. I mean, there are T5 players and there are fucking T5 players with maxed out legendary equipment, crit everything, you know, level 5 everything. You know, that's what you have to look at, not the number of players that's T5 as a percentage, but the number of players that have maxed everything else out. Yeah, I'm way beyond my peak, Car. Way beyond my peak. That's why they make the little blue pills. Hey, I'm, you know, there's nothing bad about that, Mad Mania. I married an older woman. She is 361 days older than me. So for 4 days every year, we're the same age, I guess. So speaking of recruiting and migration, 1029 is still recruiting for this next migration window. That said, we are really looking only for the elitist players, right? Because that's our mentality, right? We're an elitist kingdom. Max Crystal Tech, Rally Garrison. You know, we've got plenty of open field players coming, so you know that's where we're at currently. But hook up with Mad Mania or Captain Stinkfist on Discord if it's something you're interested in. You can find them on my Discord. Alright, I forgot all about Soroli Combat. That was even a thing. I'm glad the little red dot popped up there. Yeah, I mean, Clap, honestly, when I looked at the top 50, it would have been, oh shoot, what was it? If we looked at the top 50, it would have been 19, 11, and 0. You know, which is why we even went to top 100, because giving a kingdom that has put forth effort 0 is just not right. They keep adding new stuff to make people spend, but not taking that into consideration for matchmaking. Yeah, there's a problem there, Jolene. If kingdoms are A, filling hospitals to get better matchmaking in KvK, B, removing equipment from commanders to lower their power just a little bit to get, I mean, if you got 300 players, 800 players doing that, that's going to drop your power. Removing armaments to drop their power. I mean, that ridiculous. You know, they need to factor all of that into consideration. And if that means you take all the armaments that aren't on commanders and give them a certain value, then fine, you do that. If you take all the equipment that's not on certain commanders and give that a certain value, fine, do that. But you need to, when you're doing matchmaking, you got to compare apples to apples, not apples to oranges. And when there are kingdoms out there that are, and if you're one of these kingdoms or your king requires this, hey, you know, no disrespect to you, I'm just stating my opinion here. When there are kingdoms out there that will finagle the system in order to get a better match, it doesn't lead to good matchups. Did anyone pop Car's command since he came in here? Because we changed that today. On a Saturday stream. I don't have a Saturday stream set up yet, but hey, we'll do one now. The new command's killing me. So yeah, if you have complaints, send them to Car. Right? Car, I will pay you. Right? We will pass the hat around 1029. We will pay you. Any kingdom complaints will be directed towards you. Any diplomacy complaints, we'll send them to Car. Car, I need to file a complaint about Mad and Stinky. All right, we'll set up a ticketing system in Discord, right, for complaints, and we'll route those complaints directly to Car's DMs. And he'll set up a bot command on his DMs to automatically reply, "Fuck off." Have you ever seen they used to sell it a little obviously a non-explosive hand grenade, right? But it was on a nice wood base. There's a hand grenade on there, and then around the pin of the hand grenade, there was a little plastic clip, and it said "Complaint Department, please pull." Car is catfishing. That's what I had in mind, Lambo. I kid you not. See, I know. Oh, Raz sharing the coordinates with us. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. There we go. We'll make it blue and red. Yeah, I don't know, Clap. I don't know. The next KvK, we might just do that. I know you guys were itching for fights that we didn't get. Well, I mean, we got more fighting than some of our allied camps did, let's be real. But it was nothing that we wanted. We wanted more. How much? Put Car's Discord ID and Alliance description and write something like any complaints about KvK rewards. Please DM Car. No, I won't do that. I probably shouldn't have even vented here on the stream. But, when somebody tells me that they're going to ruin the reputation of Kingdom 29, it's something I want to get out in front of, right? And they can do whatever they want. They can try. At the end of the day, nobody's going to give a shit about CNDC kingdoms. And I think I have demonstrated over time that I'm a fair person. And if that makes other CND kingdoms not want to ally with us in the future, I'll sound elitist here with this next comment, but it's their loss. Electro King, maybe you can make a design for a t-shirt, 1029, the elitist kingdom. Yeah, I was in Imperiums as well, Paranoia. I didn't have much fun there. Maybe one day. I've said if I ever decide to quit this game, there's one of two options for me. Either one, I let my own kingdom zero me and take all my resources and have fun watching them do it. Or two, I just migrate to a kingdom like 2429, 1960, and I zero myself. What's up, Chronicle? No, Sasha, we got it. It's all good. It's all good. Me who bullies others, or Jolene? Jolene's the one that bullies Mad and Stinky. It is, Aloys. It is. It is. The number of kingdoms that are new kingdoms that they're throwing in KvKs like this one. Right? I mean, you got like 3076, 2928, 3102, right? There's a lot of newer kingdoms in the 3096. There's a lot of newer kingdoms in this KvK where their natives may have experienced wins in KvK 1, 2, 3, maybe their first heroic anthem. But man, this KvK is going to be a whole different story for those players. You know, if they've got natives in those kingdoms still, wow, those guys are in for a freaking shock. This is a KvK that Raz sent us. It looks like it is 1133 on this side, and I see 2647 on this side. So just something to watch while we hang out and chat. It's better than watching me farm gems. So thank you, Raz, for sending it. It looks like what, a Strife of the 8 maybe? Greek family, what pass are you specifically talking about? We have a pass opening on the 9th ourselves. I do not know when the pass is open in that big 1960. And I'm just going to call it a 1960 1093 KvK, right? You know, to name off all the kingdoms in that KvK would take me 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I think these Autric rewards and the split on Autrics is what is leading to a lot of backstabbing, to a lot of betrayals in KvKs. I think matchmaking is a huge factor in a lot of people leaving this game as well. You know, like Aloy said earlier, the line between Imperium and C-Seed is shrinking by the day. You have lots of people going backwards from Imperium-type kingdoms to lower seed kingdoms because of the Autric rewards. And that's fine. You know, more power to them. And you've got a lot of new kingdoms in the 3,200 range that are coming into their 5th KvK, which is the one where they can get matched against some of these big boys. But you can't tell me, I mean, I forget exactly how many migrants these kingdoms can take in, right? But you can't tell me a kingdom like 3102 is going to be able to even hold a candle to 1093, 1960, 2049. And they're not as powerful, right? I get that. But in the same respect, if those players are on the field, man. And they're native players to that kingdom, they're in for a rude awakening. And I'm sure they're a good kingdom, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, if you can only bring in X number of migrants after every KvK, there's only a certain limit on the number of older players with max tech, with max equipment that they could even bring in. I think Dracul shared a message with me yesterday. I'm trying to find it, Dracul. I forget where you shared it though, so it is what it is. Yeah, I mean we've played in KvKs like that too, right? Where Kingdom 1029, one of the oldest kingdoms in the game. You know, they're dropping us in KvKs against kingdoms in the 2800s. It's their first or second ever heroic anthem. They may have numbers, but you have to have the gear, you have to have the armaments, you have to have all that shit to go with it. You know, that's why 1093 is so successful, because they've got the numbers, and most of their players are probably running around with anywhere from 3 to 7 sets of iconic legendary gear. You can't just take one of these newer kingdoms that has insane activity and insane number of players and match them up against some of these older kingdoms. It's not fair. I don't have a solution for it either, but it's just not fair. I mean, you don't do it in Ark of Osiris. That's why you have four separate divisions in Ark of Osiris, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm sure those are some very, very good kingdoms. But if even half of your players consist of native players to the kingdom, they're not going to be much help other than to fill rallies and flags. And if they are native players to the kingdom, more than likely, the vast majority of them are free-to-play low spenders who don't want to kill all their troops in a KvK that they may end up losing in the first place. So it's an interesting dynamic there. That's what I was looking for, Dracul. I couldn't find it. I forgot where you sent it to me. Was it in game? I've got so many damn messages in here, so many damn chats I'm in, it's not even crazy. If you want to shoot it over to me again, feel free. This is your third SOC KvK, all in 1029, and only now that you're finishing gear and commanders. Yeah, I mean, you migrated here. So yeah, I mean, that makes sense, Shadow the Bull. 6 KvKs before you hit SOC KvKs with some of these big boys that have been around a while. Uh-oh, someone's getting backdoored here. Look at all those AFK marches. Oh, goodness. That's right. Ignore those other marches. Just come and hit the AFKs, right? Ethelfled. Go pick on Ethelfled. There's a Charles Martel. Tutmosis. There's another Ethelfled. There's another Ethelfled without a formation on even. Go get him. Go get him. Yep, that's right. Now's the time to rally the pass then, too. How about look at Discord PM? So this is from 2142, right, Dracul? And we'll flash the map up here quickly. 2142 is in the purple camp. So they are allied with 1960 and 2489. 1846 is in there as well. Pre-KvK starts at reset with Marauders. As we are in the biggest Imperium KvK in recent memory, there is zero chance we will get top 3 spots in the rankings. Therefore, we are not pushing the kingdom in any single event. Use your speed ups and AP as it best benefits your account and prepares you for war. So they're not saying they're not fighting, but they understand. Pre-KvK, it's already lost. They understand it's already lost. Pre-KvK, nope. I mean, you got, look at all these red marches, all these red AFK marches here now. You guys think this pass will go down? Oh, there they go. Get the swarmers. Don't let them swarm your rally. Yeah, I mean, right now, Jin, we're really, honestly, we're looking for players that have rallies, have rally leads, have garrison leads, that max tech in KvK. We're pretty solid on our next migration, but reach out to Madmania, reach out to Captain. They're already working on lining up players for not this coming migration window, but the next one after that. So we're talking, what is that? 50 days for a KvK. We got 10 left in here. 30 days off. See, we're talking like 90 days from now. So I haven't begged for likes yet today, but we're at 25 likes, 40 people watching. If you don't mind, smash that like button for me real quickly. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It's 100% free. Late September, early October. Okay, thanks, Car. So, I mean, speed ups for Zenith, I'm looking at right around 2,000 days of general speed ups, right around, what was it, 320 days of training speed ups. So that's what, 2,000 days plus 320, that's 2,320 days of speed ups. Divided by, let's just say 40 days for each 20, well, I think it's 40 days for a 50K training, but we'll just say 40 days. That's like 58 or so. 20K pops. So you can see we got 50s going in all four right now. Got 50s going in all four. We have got we got 3 more 50s to use, and then we got plenty of 20,000s. So I think we're in a good place. 545,000 gems. So we're looking quite okay. Generally, Zeniths in our continent go top 10 anywhere from 14 to 20 million. This one I expect it to go maybe 25 to 30 million for top 10. What's up, Fly? So we'll see. We'll see. But we're going to leave you on this screen for just a minute. I will be right back. All right, and we are back. Best gear for archers? I don't like the Milky Way. In my opinion, Clap, my opinion is 222. Right, you got the KvK helmet, the KvK weapon. You've got the leadership pants and boots. And then you have got the set piece chest and gloves. Ultimately, that's where I want to get with my main Archer March. Currently, we are sitting at this. We've got the 4-piece set and then the 2 leadership pieces. Boudica, we've got the KvK helmet and the KvK weapon. KvK weapon is finally crit. But I was advised to take these both to level 2 before I move them over to my main march. So that's the plan there. Yeah, I wouldn't use Milky Way. I don't know. I mean, I use the 4-2 for rallies. Works really well. Yeah, I think the archer, the 6-piece archer set is the most, in my opinion, the most well balanced 6-piece set at that leader or at that legendary level. You know, just like I think the purple archer set is the best value, and it's the only purple set really that there is. Kill points, what is it? Right around 16.2 billion. No fights here. We'll double check here. But yeah, I think 16.2 billion. KP, 77 million dead. 73 million dead, sorry. What was it? January 13th, 2019, something like that. So, I mean, I've been around. Not as many kingdoms as a lot of people, right? 1207, before the first KvK ever even happened, went from 1207 to 1039, which was home of White Tigers, Solomar, King of Armenia. Chisgo was there for a bit. After 1039, went to 1052, and that's where OV is. Osiris League Season 1 and Season 3 winners. After 1052, I came to 1029. So I guess 4 kingdoms is not a whole lot. You know, I know people that have been, you know, you do an interview with them and you ask them to tell you what kingdoms they've been in, and they'll be rattling off a list for an hour and a half. 1207, that was no fun there. I went to sleep every single night wondering if I'd get zeroed. Yeah, cars in 1960. But he's a developer. He's a developer. I'm kidding. I've been to 3 and almost. That's very good. That's very good. Any complaints you have, send Kara feet pic. He'll solve it. Shit, I forgot to grab water when I was coming back from the bathroom. 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, this has been an interesting KvK, right? This KvK, I've been told that content creators get preferential treatment in KvK matchups. I have been told that content creators get free stuff from Lilith. I have been told that 1029 Max skipped to get into this Nile KvK just so I could stream a win. Lies. We skipped 1. I've now been told that we have an elitist kingdom. I have been threatened with defamation of character to the Rise of Kingdoms community. So, this is what happens when there's not a lot of fighting going on in KvK. People start pulling shit out of their ass. So I mean, every week Lilith does this contest with content creators, right? Every short you make, every live stream you do, every video you make, you can put your name in a hat, right? For each one, and they will draw names out of a hat, and they'll give away a $100 prize. So I the first week ever they had that, I won. They wanted my bank account information, though, to transfer the money. I said, no, can I get in-game rewards instead? They said no. I said, that's fine then. Just donate the money to the Humane Society of Oshkosh, or donate it to the Humane Society, right, for animals. Because I was very leery about giving a foreign company my banking information. And they said they couldn't do that. So I said, that's fine. Give it to somebody else then. So just this morning, I was notified that my name was drawn again, and I won another $100. So back when that first happened, the first week, this is now like week 9 or 10, I was smart, right? I set up a second checking account specifically in case I ever won anything from them again. So I'm like, oh, okay, here's the information. So that's nice little bonus, right? But you know, I asked them the first time. I said, hey, just give me a $99 flux script instead of the $100. They said we can't do that. So if people think that Lilith is paying content creators by giving them shit in game, they are sadly mistaken. Oh, that's right. And somebody yesterday in Lost Kingdom chat, no, it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before, right? They said content creators get 50% off on all their bundle purchases. I don't know where people get this shit from. I really, really don't. You know, I don't know if it's just a way to justify their kingdom losing in a KvK or what. Oh yeah, it's nice to stream a KvK win, but I would rather have a KvK where we have lots and lots of fights and lose. Because that gives me more content to stream. I mean, you all don't want to see me hitting Karuak bosses or doing 100 level 15 barb forts, right? You want to see fights. It sickens me when we have a King's Land that there's no fights in. But you can't just not go hard in those first zones and just completely dog it. So next KvK, we're looking for some really good fights. And if that means we have to move up to a very low B seed kingdom to get in KvKs, give us more fights, that's fine. We don't care if we win or lose. If we win, of course, we want to be compensated and rewarded appropriately. But I mean, I'm quite proud of the players here in 1029. They did phenomenal last KvK. They're doing phenomenal this KvK. We brought the right migrants in. After we had a significant number of what I would call whales quit the kingdom after one really bad diplomacy KvK. I mean, really bad, really bad. And just, they got tired of the game. It's nice to get some good people in here and see that we're still thriving. Next thing you know, you're B seed and they put you in Imperium KvK. Whatever works. I mean, let's be real, right? As far as Imperiums go, there's probably only 10 or 12 Imperiums that deserve that Imperium status. There's just as many Imperiums out there that are quote-unquote farming Imperiums as there are truly fighting Imperiums out there. I don't care about the moon on our banner clap, to be honest with you. It's just cosmetic. It doesn't do shit for you. I mean, maybe that's the next thing Lilith will do, right? To create more betrayals and more backstabbing between allies, right? Oh, for every KvK star you have, you get an extra 1% all damage. right? Well, if you're listening, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just saying. The really bad diplomat. We had better relationship with our enemies in that KvK, not last KvK, but the KvK before that, than we did with our own campmates. There was one kingdom, and this was Earth Camp. I don't know why, but Earth Camp was always fucking jinxed. In every single KvK we've lost since I've been in 1029, two of them, Earth Camp has had we were allied with Earth Camp, and they had a fucking civil war in the middle of it. Not a kingdom civil war, a camp civil war where there was camp players fighting camp players. And then we were in Earth Camp once, and we won that KvK. We did really, really well in that one. But the next time we were in Earth Camp, which was not last KvK, but the KvK before, it was us, two Korean kingdoms, a Turkish kingdom, and another European kingdom. And the Koreans and the Turks could not agree on anything. Nothing. You know, if you were sitting on if you were in the middle of the ocean, you know, the Koreans could say, look at all that water. And the Turks would then say, no, that's not water, that's sand. That's desert sand. Or the Turks could say, look, the sky is blue. And the Koreans would say, no, it's not, it's green. I mean, nothing. They agreed on nothing. So we went ahead and we took control of the coalition. They said, okay, let's just give it to 1029. It seems like they're kind of in the middle of everything. But every single time a decision needed to be made as far as territory, as far as how to attack a pass or how to defend a pass or, you know, how to approach Kingsland. It was nothing but non-stop arguing for days and days where people would get pissed. They'd get their panties in a bunch. They'd say, oh, if you're not going to do it our way, then we're done. We're out of this coalition. And they'd leave the coalition. And then Hubs or myself or Cat or somebody would have to go and smooth things over with everyone and spend hours and hours and hours. I mean, literally hours and hours and hours making peace between kingdoms within our own camp. It was ridiculous. I mean, that's the KvK where we got into Kingsland. We were literally, no lie, 3 flags away from pushing the enemy camp, water camp below us out of Kingsland. And 2 of the kingdoms in our camp said, okay, we're going to bed. And after that, we could not fight 2 camps in Kingsland. With 2 of the 5 kingdoms in our camp that said, okay, we're going to bed. So at that point, we called a surrender. You know, the one Turkish kingdom, and I'm not classifying all Turkish players into this kingdom in this category, right? Please don't get me wrong here. There are some great Turkish players and some great Turkish kingdoms out there. We just had a problem with this one during that one specific KvK. You know, they were pissed off because we were surrendering and they didn't want to surrender and whatever. So they called everybody a bunch of names, this, that, and the other thing. They got all bent out of shape. There was a Turkish kingdom that was our enemies, and they said, hey, Lambo, the rest of Earth Camp, we're fine with you guys. You surrendered. We're not going to attack your farmers. We just want a piece of this other Turkish kingdom because these guys are assholes. And I said, hey, you do what you got to do. I'm not going to get in the middle of a fight between Turkish kingdoms when these guys pissed you off in previous KvKs, right? So yeah, that's after that KvK. Cat quit the game. Mavic quit the game. Stitch went to another kingdom. We had Resurgence quit the game. I mean, and we're talking 5 players that were R4s in this kingdom that were over 5 billion kill points each. Stitch and Mavic around 9 to 10 billion. Resurgence around 7-8 billion. That were all R4s here. So we had to literally rebuild from there. But yeah, next KvK, I'm taking a break. I will not be R5 for the next KvK. Somebody else can have fun. I just want to play the game. Next KvK, I just want to play the game. I want to not deal with any decision making whatsoever. Period. You tell me where to go. You tell me when to rally. You tell me if you need my garrison, I'm there. See, I don't know. This camp, they did the whole backdoor deal, right? They sent troops in from the backside. They cleared out some of the AFK marches, but they then were not able to rally and take the pass. Give it to Dracul. I mean, I don't think I can ever remove myself from giving opinions to the leaders here, right? I mean, there's a certain culture that we have built in 1029 that I would like to see maintained. And I think we have the right leaders in place to do that, no matter who is king. But I just want, it has been so long since I have had one KvK where I can just play the game and focus on playing the game. I'm not saying next KvK 1029 doesn't lead anything. I'm saying next KvK Lambo doesn't lead anything. That's what I'm saying, Clap. Because, you know, all the drama and diplomacy tends to blow up in the middle of my workday. And then it's hard to focus on that diplomacy then, right? Because you're in the middle of work. You're on conference calls. You're dealing with emails that are coming in. You've got projects with deadlines. You've got business requirements to write. But if you don't deal with it, then it just snowballs. You know, then you get behind at work. And it seems okay for people to demand immediate responses from me, but when I ask others to reply in a timely manner, oh, I was sleeping. Oh, I was at work. It's okay for them not to. Right? If I don't reply to something in 30 fucking minutes, I'm tagged like 10 times in Discord. Okay, that's an exaggeration. Maybe 2 or 3 times. But yet there are others, and I'm not talking this KvK, prior KvKs. There are others who will, you know, not respond for 24 hours, 36 hours, and then you got to make a decision at that point. You make a decision, then they come back and say, oh, you didn't give us time to respond. What are you talking about? You had a day and a frickin' half. Oh, we were talking amongst our own leadership team about this. Okay, well, at least respond and let me know that. I mean, we've got quality leaders here who we can rotate that R5 position. I'm not worried about that. I need a break. I need a break. And the sad thing is, I've only been king for 2 KvKs. Right? I mean, Cat did this for 3 years. You know, so to all the R5s out there that are, and I'm not saying I'm underappreciated by my kingdom. Okay, I'm not saying that. But to all the R5s out there that do this as an unpaid job, because that's what it is. It's an unpaid job. And do it for the love of their kingdom and the love of the game, my hat's off to you. My hat's off to you. Yep, all will be fine. I mean, if I didn't think we had leadership to rotate R5 to, my discussion would be much different. I'd be saying, hey guys, where should I migrate? Right? But I know we've got a solid leadership group here, and I will not hesitate in any way, shape, or form to pass off King and say, here, you guys handle it this next KvK. I just want to play. You know, and if they want to rotate it, fine. If they want to let one person hold it for the duration, fine. I don't care. I just want a KvK that I can play the game. I'll still give my opinions in our private chats, right? But no. Mad's R5 on the night shift. Generally, when I go to bed in the evening, if there's fighting taking place, when I go to bed, we pass R5 to Mad Mania, and he holds the fort down until Captain wakes up. Then Captain gets R5 until I wake up. Hubs is in there too. So, I mean, we already rotate R5 now. It's just, I'm kind of the face of the kingdom at this point in time, and I'm okay being the face of the kingdom, being the content creator in the kingdom, but doing that, being R5, doing diplomacy, and trying to put up solid numbers in a KvK, it puts a lot of stress on a person. And this is a game. It should not be stressful. What are these guys just doing sitting here? Are these enemies then? I'm really confused here. Okay, so the red team did build some territory in here. They're building more up here. Interesting. If these got cities up here, why were they not harassing these guys the entire time? Or maybe they were, and I was just focused on the pass. God only knows. God only knows. I get it, this fort's on fire, right? But can these guys not build flags to keep this one lit? Because all they're going to do is keep building territory. Are they reconnecting territory up here? NFB. And FBI, I mean, if you let these guys build one more flag, they're gonna get... Oh my goodness. I don't understand. In any case, it's almost reset here. Any 70%ers? Yeah, but they're healing. So if I am live streaming when I make a push for Zenith, I need y'all to remind me to change to Germany. I can't do it now because I got 50,000s in here, and I forgot before I started those 50,000s. But yeah, you remind me to change to Germany. I have been Ottoman for pretty much 3 years straight. So we'll change to Germany simply for we've got those doohickeys, right? Where's the civilization change? Which page is that on? There we go. We got 2. So we can flip to Germany and then flip back. Yes, we do, Paranoia. 3% training speed. So with a little bit of luck, right, we got Germany 5%. We'll get a 15% rune, that's 20%. We'll get Duke, that's another 10%, so that's 30%. Plus we'll get 3% from the city skin, so that'll be 33%. So that's damn freaking good. So we'll see how far we can get with the speed ups and gems that we got and go from there. This music is really loud today for me. I don't think I... Oops, wrong button, sorry. You told me to tell you stop, you were being an idiot. Last one I was, yeah. I'm not pushing for first. I want top 10. I want top 10. I just want the city skin. That's all I care about. I don't care about first place. If there's a farmer in first place and I'm talking about going after that just to knock the farmer out of first place, yeah, tell me to stop. I'm an idiot. That last Zenith skin, that last day, pushing for first place, that was a fun stream. That was an epic stream, right? But I never want to do that again. Nope, I won't do that again, Paranoia. Nope, top 10. I'm happy with top 10. 4. Wah, wah, wah. Really? I don't want to do this fisherman's thing. Was so friggin' stupid. Did you guys enjoy that fisherman? What do they call it here? Fisherman's fortune? I found that to be absolutely ridiculous. What we can look at it in a second, Master. I never understood how to play that shit. Yeah, me neither. I just threw the net in or threw the pole in and prayed to God I got something. It's so nice that this doesn't give you the resources anymore. These are all now things that have value because you can recycle them for transmutation stones. Damn you, bull. Lucci. What else am I missing here? My archers. Alright, so we got Trajan, Nevsky, boom and boom. Damn you, bull. So, yeah, Zenith skin, yeah. I wonder if there's any animation around that. Is that a Wa Pra Si Sampet? What the hell? What Pra Si Sen? Good God, man. I already have a hard time pronouncing that Greek guy's name. Car corrects me every single time. Ooh, I like that. Nice. Congrats, car. I like that. That's a sexy skin. I do like that one. Some of the ones they make are super tacky, super cheesy. Speed ups. Give me speed ups. I just want speed ups. Give me speed ups. Out of gems now. Max spin or spin to 100? Some people say spinning to 100 is max spinning. Others say spinning to, 176 is max spinning. I don't care about that right now. Infantry defense, 1%. P-Ross. P-Ross. You know what? When is this? Where the hell is it even? June 9th. Today is the 6th. Okay. June 7th. That's 1629 UTC. You know what? We're just going to port up here and we'll farm up here. Since it's kill event, I don't want kills. $186. Okay. Yep, that's max spinning. I agree. That's max spinning. I hear some people say, "Oh, we're maxing max spinning," and they only go to 100. How close did that get you? How many gold heads did you have to invest? That's Leonidas. Where the hell's Belisarius? Forget where it tells you. Yeah. I don't care. Is there no info button then? If I got the trust button here, is there no info button? Nice, Master. Lucci's super solid. Some of these commanders, right? You can click on the info button and it will tell you. You know, how much you've invested. I don't see that here. Unless it's hiding behind the trust button somewhere. Or maybe they don't want you to know. Who knows? Who would like to do titles for the next few hours? I mean, it's there for Eleanor. The cost, okay, so it's saying something about the cost here for CC. And for Richard. Apocalypse Gaming has raided. Wow. You beat me to it, Apple. I was just about to raid you, but hey. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Good to have you here. We're just doing our daily reset stuff. Nothing crazy going on. Trying to find out who wants to do titles for the next few hours. We'll go with that. Bastions. No, I don't care about bastions. What am I looking for? Coalition, camp, individual. No, this is what I want. Individual. $30 million. Where's the 30 million? Apple was faster this time. Yep, that's what his wife says. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we're just talking Zenith. We've got about, what did we figure earlier? Right around 2,300 days to push in Zenith and 550,000 gems. So we got to wait till MGE ends. I do not have a spot in this MGE, so I have to stay below 5 million overall points. So we're gonna get whatever we can, Lapu Lapu. Hi, Hera. Wow. So yeah, we play a different kind of music here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. None of that hip hop. None of that electronic dance music. We go heavy metal. It's what I grew up on. It's what I enjoy. Some like it, some don't. If you don't like it, let me know. I can turn it down a hair. The volume on the music should decrease as I talk, but when I'm not talking, it can get quite loud. I don't think I have a link for iHera. If one of the moderators here doesn't mind finding a link to iHera's channel, I can do it quick. Forget it. I'm just being lazy. iHera, Rise of Kingdoms. There we go. So if you live under a rock and you don't know who Apocalypse is, you don't know who iHera is, make sure and go and subscribe to their channels. We got links in the chat here to ensure that you can go there and subscribe to their channels as well. Because, you know, if I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I get that, and that's totally fine. I don't do this for a living. I do this for fun. You know, but there are other content creators out here that are trying to make a living of this, making money from this, trying to do this. Be sure you subscribe to their channels. If you're not watching my stream because you don't like me, I'm totally fine with that. If you don't like my music and don't want to watch, I'm totally fine with that. You do you, I'll do me. But there are plenty of other content creators out here to watch. As long as you're watching one of them and helping keep this community strong, it's a win in my book. It is a win in my book. So yeah, we were just finishing up here. That's nice, Leo. Nice. Nice. That is on the little shield formation dealie, right? So that's down here. Nice. I've got a double inscription on that one myself. 3% counterattack damage and then 2% less normal damage. So I would love to have that. You wanna donate that? Send that my way. I totally appreciate that. Yeah, that's a good one though. Thank you for sharing it. Making me jealous, you son of a biscuit. Good night, Master. Have a good one. Apo saw it now. Why? He wasn't going to bring it up on his stream? Make him jealous too? I mean, I'm quite happy with these on my archer, on my main archer march, right? I'm okay with these. We got to get this up to level 5, and then we'll be all set here. At least until we get these to level 2. For the life of me, I transmuted this literally 20 times, and I can't get this infantry attack off of there. I can't get another archer stat on there. It's pissing me the hell off. I think this one here, archer defense. We just got this combo the other day. We replaced this one with the combo. iHera's got a great video about unboxing her Leonidas statue. Yeah, I'm jealous. How did you get that anyway, iHera? It's got a balance from the inscription shop. Just bought a balance from the inscription shop. Yeah, ever since they changed this damn shop, right? I liked it better the way it was with the inscription shards. You were guaranteed to at least get something. So I hit 180 once, and I got 5 transmutation stones. The second time I hit 180, I got 12 transmutation stones. I mean, seriously, you can get transmutation stones now just by recycling stuff. I want to see inscriptions in here when I save up 180 freaking gold coins. I want to get something good. I don't want to get transmutation stones. I participated in last year's New Civilization event. Nice. Redline was on Apo's stream yesterday, actually. I'm sure he will play once KvK rolls around. It's not in his nature to sit out of KvK. But I mean, you can understand with a new baby in the house, right? You're kind of preoccupied with that. But yesterday he told me the baby's growing like a weed. So I would anticipate that within a month or two, that baby will be taller than Redline. You'd want your second best inscriptions on H... Yeah, they are, aren't they? We went through this the other day. Oh, nope, that's Lucci. Hello. Height line. Redline didn't respond in Apple's chat yesterday when I said that, but it's all good. You know, and no offense, I hear it to this next statement, but the two content creators I enjoy watching the most are probably Redline and Apple. I don't get to catch iHear much live. Different time zones, I think, but. Can we do anything? I'm right. I want to get this to level 5. Okay. That's a lot of freaking materials. But I need to get this. This is my 3rd cavalry march. I need to get this purple off of there. It's driving me freaking crazy. I hear you speak English better than many Americans in English speak English, okay? I mean, let's be real. Let's be real here. Oh, where are we at? Let's do something instead of just watching me scroll around random screens, right? Let's see what's going on with this level 8 pass. See if they're doing anything there yet. I don't understand why these guys are breaking the rallies. There are not that many troops here. There are not that many troops here to keep this pass reinforced, yet they break the rallies. I get it, you got enemies closing in from the top too, but at the same time, get a freaking open field presence. Keep the rally full. Go from there. I think your English is fine. It's, I will say this, right? It's much better than Slouty's when I was in Kingdom 1052. That was an experience, right? When I first migrated to 1052, John Wick is telling me, hey, jump on Discord. So I jump on Discord and I'm chatting with John Wick for a bit. And then Slouty hops on Discord, and the first words out of his mouth were, John, who the fuck is this guy? That was my first introduction to Slouty. And yeah, for the longest time, I could not understand him. He was always telling us to send the cars to the flags. Fill the flag with the cars. And finally I asked, I'm like, John, what the fuck is he talking about? Cars. And he's like, oh, that he means sieges. Yeah, Slotty's a nice guy. He gets a bad rap from a lot of people, but he's a nice guy. I mean, when I left 1052, he's like, I up front with the man. I respect the man. I told him, hey, look, I'm this isn't for me. I appreciate all you guys have done for me. I appreciate you including me in the ARC team for season 3. I've had some fun fights with you, but I just want to chill in a different kingdom for a while. And he's like, oh, well, you earned a spot in this upcoming MG. Do you want one of the top spots in this upcoming MG? And I'm like, no, bro, I'm leaving. And he's like, you earned the spot. You might as well take it. I'm like, no, I'm leaving the kingdom. You give a top spot to somebody who is going to stay in this kingdom and help this kingdom move forward. Oh, exactly. There are lots of people that won't even try. And, I'm a stupid American. I only speak one language. I took 2 years of Spanish in high school. I don't remember much. I took 2 years of Chinese in high school. I don't remember much. I think I can probably count to 10. Right? What is it? Er san su u liu chi ba jo shir shiri shirar shir san shir su. I think that's what, 14? Zao ni hama. I still know a few things in Chinese, but not a lot at all. It really threw Slotty for a loop, though, when I jumped on Discord. And oh, ni hao ma. And then he just started jabbering away in Chinese, and I'm like, whoa, slow down, bro. That's all I know. Dallas or the Celtics? I don't follow NBA. I'm just going to be honest with you. I just love gaming. I don't follow NBA. When I took Chinese back in, oh, good God, what was that, 1986, 87 into 88? That was back in my final years of high school, grades 11 and 12. And the teacher we had was only 1 year ahead of the class in the college Chinese courses. So every Friday we would end up, Friday would be Chinese food day because it was fourth hour. It was right before lunch, so we'd end up cooking Chinese food every Friday. That was a fun class. Didn't learn a whole hell of a lot, but that was a fun class. We went to Chinatown in Chicago on a class trip. I learned English when I was in school, but didn't remember until I started playing God of War. I started playing that game. I never got all the way through it. Just say, okay, Dallas in 5. I'm not a basketball fan, but I am happy to see that the Milwaukee Bucks have won it at least once in my lifetime. I did watch the NBA just because I'm in Wisconsin, so that's the local team. They've never been any good, and to see them win it once was very satisfying. I would love to see the Milwaukee Brewers win the World Series one time. I think the closest they ever got was in 1982. when they lost to the Cardinals in 7 games. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Chinese, what I was told anyway, is Chinese is very hard to learn because you have to vary the tone of your voice. Like, I forget what word it is. Ma. You know, one of them means, if I remember correctly, one of them means mother, and one of them means horse. You know, based on the tone of your voice. At least I'm going off of memory here, and that was like 30 years ago. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But so it's hard for a lot of people to speak Chinese. Writing Chinese That's a completely different story. I hear it's the best English teacher Rock ever had. Well, car's always here. Did you see our car command? I hear. Oh, Nightbot, don't let me down. There we go. There we go. Yep, there are 4 tones in Chinese. One is kind of like a U-shaped, and one is, you know, low to high, and one is high to low, and one is all high. So yeah. Yeah, it was a fun class. It was a fun class. But I'm surprised I remember that much from way back then. Hell, most of y'all probably weren't even born in 1988 when I graduated high school. Yeah, sophomore through senior years of high school are kind of a blur. Kind of a blur. The 80s were a fun time. Yeah, I know cars in 1960. We just like to give them shit. Yeah, we were looking at that KvK earlier. I thought the whole time Earth Camp would pair up with Wind Camp, right? Because Arvix and Foe have accounts in 1818 and 2489. To me, it looks like there's a possibility that what camp is that, Greenwood in the lower left, might get pinched out of Kingsland, and then it'll be a 2 versus 3, which would make Kingsland very interesting, especially as small as that Kingsland zone is. But I'm excited to see when those past 7s open, and when 1960 and 2049, when Earth goes against Fire, mano a mano. That should be a super good fight. We won't be able to sleep after past 7. Yeah, get your sleep in now. Stock up on the energy drinks. The coffee, the tea, whatever keeps you awake. Where did I see Luna? Was it in Cerulean Assault or one of those? I saw Luna there. Yeah, you young people can play this game for 20, 30 hours at a time. Us old people can't. I gotta sleep for at least 4 hours a night. I saw a pick in Boom Boom Chat that 24... I don't think 2429 and 2377 could merge. That would make them a monster kingdom, and they'd start getting no match founds every KvK. I just can't see that happening. Nor do I think that they would want to take 2 1 billion power players into their kingdom. Not that those players don't provide value to 2377. Please don't mistake my words or twist my words. I just think 2429 is more interested in players in that 80 to 150 million range that they're going to get good value for. And I'm not saying Lion and Hope would not provide good value. They're going to fight. They're going to fight hard. They're going to get a shit ton of kill points. But would you rather have a 1.2 billion power player in your kingdom, or you know what 80 million? Let's call it 100 million power players in your kingdom. I mean, 70 marches versus 7. I think I'd take the 70. No offense to those super high power players, none at all. Playing with MF, I've seen the damage that a 500, 700 million power player can cause. You know, random teleporting right next to a pass into Kingsland and swarming down the rallies on the pass. Swarming down the players, swarming the pass. Creating mass chaos and mass havoc, right? But that's easier to do in a lower power kingdom than it is in a high Imperium kingdom, right? There's lots of good memes in Apo's Discord. I'm looking for it now myself, Car. Here's an interesting post. Let's read this together. I haven't even read it yet. Hello, 1846. Diplo has now concluded and we have a final agreement. The KvK will be as follows. Fire, Daybreak, and Water versus Earth, Wind, and Greenwood. So the map we have up is correct. This map took everyone by surprise. I don't think many expected to see 960 and 49 together. And lots of smaller kingdoms who will struggle versus some of us bigger kingdoms. Despite this crazy map. Thanks again, Lilith. Diplo started with 93, making 2 demands clear. They did not want any fights in Zone 5 and they wanted to ally with Daybreak. They would not entertain allying with Windcamp due to the relationship between 1818 and 2489. Makes perfect sense. So these 2 demands placed out early options reduced the options drastically. We argued for a 3 versus 3 and 93 wanted a 4 versus 2. That would have meant us fighting 1188 plus 13 kingdoms. We rejected, obviously. This isn't balanced at all. Not only would we have 1 pass for Kingsland at 30% territory, we would also need to prevent them cutting us outside once Kingsland fights started versus 14 kingdoms nonstop. After 2 days of talks, 93 finally dropped the 2 versus 4 request, and this was due to the other 5 camps in the room disagreeing with 2 versus 4 with 93 alone. They had no choice but to drop this idea. I mean, everything that's said there makes sense. Now, where am I here? Let me get this off the screen. Not seeing anything about 2377 and 2429 merging though. So if anyone has something about that, shoot it to me in a DM. You can find me on my Discord, link in the description. But either way, that's going to be a good KvK. Looking for some great action in that KvK. That's raw disability. Car toxic as always. But tomorrow is Friday. I don't know why. But I am loaded with meetings on a Friday at work tomorrow. So I think we're going to call it a day. Appo, thank you for the stream. If you're still watching, appreciate you, my friend. Appo and I will. I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow. We're going to be on Appo's stream tomorrow. He's doing a serious giveaway. Again, second week in a row, he's doing a giveaway. It's fun and it's exciting. So I would suggest joining Appo for his stream tomorrow. Unfortunately, I do not see anyone else streaming at the moment. So you're going to have to go and find your own entertainment now. I'm sorry. Not that I'm providing a whole hell of a lot of entertainment, but hey, it is what it is. Please, before you go, though, don't forget to hit that like button if you're not subscribed. Please subscribe to the channel. Helps me out greatly as we're on our way to 5,000 subscribers. I mainly do live streams, don't do a lot of videos. I can't stand editing videos, so help a poor man out. Hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you all for jumping on. Thanks for listening. Let's call it a night. And we'll see you all on Saturday. Electro King has promised to give away 3 profile pictures if I do a Saturday stream. So we'll be up and running at some point on Saturday and go from there. Thanks, guys, gals, friends, neighbors, children of all ages. We'll see you next time.